Okay, let's do a quick tutorial here on how to create video content for your students to post on YouTube and then link to on Google Classroom. So I'm not some kind of tech guru, so if anybody knows a better way to do this, by all means let me know. I'm just showing you what I've done in the past. So the first thing you need to do here is go to YouTube and make sure you have a YouTube channel. It's very easy to do. Just go to youtube.com and then you need to make sure that you're signed in under your UA credentials. So I'm already signed in. You can see there. If you're not, sign in using your UA Google Suite credentials. This is what you use to get into your Gmail every day, your Google Classroom, that sort of thing. So sign as your UA credentials. Create a channel. I already have a channel, so it says right here, your channel. This is the channel I've already created. You're going to need to create a channel. It'll say create channel right here, so you just click on that and walk through the steps to create a channel. Really simple, intuitive, play around with it, not tough at all. So that's the first thing you have to do. You have to make sure you have that set up. So then the next thing you do to go to Zoom. Zoom is like a video audio conferencing software, hosting business meetings, and they're actually making their services available to teachers during this coronavirus quarantine. So, and they've extended the time limit of videos, so that teachers can use this. A lot of schools around the country are using Zoom right now. So it's real easy. Just go to zoom.us, and of course you're going to need to create a sign up and create a login, a username and login, an account, which is somewhere up here in the right hand corner. I've already done that. So I'm logged in, but after you've created that and you log in, this is what you'll see, and you simply go to host a meeting. You've got options here to have the video on, to have your webcam recording you, have video off, excuse me, or have it just share the screen only. Anyway, I'm going to go video on because I want to have my face on the screen for the students to see while I'm talking to them. So it's going to launch the application. The first time you do it, it's going to prompt you to download the application, which of course you say yes to, and then subsequent to that, every time you go to host a meeting, it's going to do this, ask if you want to open the application. Of course you say yes, and it launches the little Zoom application. So there's my mug. Join with computer audio. You can dial in with telephones too, but you're going to want to use your computer. So as you see here, it's prompting you to click to invite participants. So you could theoretically have your students all get on and do a live class, which I suppose if you want to try that, I don't suppose there's anything wrong with that. But I'm using this just as like a one-person meeting where I'm going to record the meeting and then save it to my computer and upload it to YouTube. So, but what I want to do is actually have video and my screen. So I'm going to share my screen. So see what it did there. Put my ugly mug up here in a little window, and now it's recording everything that's inside this green box. It's the screen on my computer. So what I want to do then is actually record. So you've got all these options that you can, again, fiddle around with to figure out how you want to do this. But what I'm going to do is go over to record. So now it's recording what's on the screen. It's going to create an MP4 video file that I can share to YouTube. So now that I'm recording, I'll get into the teaching component of this. So what I do is open up a PowerPoint slideshow, snap it to one side, a blank Word document, and then just teach like I normally would. For me, it's very simple. It's just a lecture, basically. Lecture, slides, and then this is for me the whiteboard, basically. So I run through the slides like I normally would. If there's any key terms that I would normally write on the board for the students to be able to copy down, I do that, right? Whatever. Go through your normal lecture, and then when you're done, you end the meeting. So now it's going to convert meeting recording. It's going to convert this to a video file. And it saved it to documents, I believe. So back to YouTube. Go to YouTube. YouTube Studio, if you go up here to the right-hand corner again, this is just YouTube. Then there's this thing called YouTube Studio. It's a good place to manage your channel. So if you go to YouTube Studio, then you'll see all your videos. I have a few videos on my YouTube channel from last year. I haven't used it this year. Channel dashboard, it's got all these analytics. You can do all kinds of stuff in here, and you can figure out how all that works. For now, though, just let me show you how to upload. You see this little arrow up here in the upper right-hand corner. You can upload a video. Select File, Documents, Zoom. So this is the one I just created. You're gonna obviously, like anything else, you want to make sure things are named correctly. So Zoom, YouTube, tutorial. Hit next. I'm going to say no, it's not made for kids because it puts all these restrictions on it, because I might be talking about something in a Cold War lecture that's deemed unfriendly to kids. Again, you can get into all this stuff as you use YouTube more if you want to. For now, I'm just going through the basics here. So visibility, I'm going to publish it. I'm going to make it public to anybody who wants to see it, so that it just cuts down on restrictions to access by the students. So there goes finished processing, close. So now, there it is, Zoom YouTube tutorial. So now I want to publish this, to post this on Google Classroom. So I'm going to get a shareable link. It copied, you see how it popped up down here, it said link copied to clipboard. So the link to that video was created. So I'm going to go to Google Classroom now. Right, normally you go to Google Classroom, you see all your classes, click your class, classwork, create an assignment titled Zoom YouTube tutorial. Here is your lecture for today. Control V, paste, that's that link that was copied when I was in YouTube, and then assign. So now there it is in Classroom. So when my students come to Classroom, they go to this, here's your lecture for today, they click the link, and it's taking them to YouTube. Theoretically.